Got a situation in one of my favorite creeks. There's a new tree down. I don't have on my waders today. I didn't need them since I'm not going deep. Look at that. You know, I've found bottles on the banks where trees have fallen. That's a big old tree. But I'm not going that way, so I don't have to worry about going under it. I am going this way. This is the creek I've always called Horseshoe Creek, where when I first started going in this creek, found piles of horseshoes, and well, we found toy guns in here before. I found barrels off of guns, but I may have about searched it out, and it takes a good storm to bring up some new old stuff. This is also the creek where my bride found the horseshoe with the gun attached to it that is my little emblem thingy. Is that what they're called? For my channel. So I'm going to go down in here. I've got my blue top on. I can't even believe I just said that. I got my gloves, got my bottle of water, I got my man purse, and I'm going in here. Oh, now it's getting deep. I need my glasses because they're polarized. It helps me see the bottom. And of course, right when I get in the water, I get a message from that fancy phone. All right, I gotta climb through all this. Right up there on that corner is where I thought I saw a rope, and I was gonna reach down and make contact with it, and it was a humongoid, big black water moccasin. But the water's really clear when you're walking upstream. Not so clear when you walk downstream. So, I thought it was something that had washed. You can see the rocks in there. Kind of makes it a little tough. This is the toughest spot. This is also the creek where I found the Prussian cross and a bunch of other things. And where I bring the children sometime and cousins from out of town because it's safe and I kind of know it. But that snake was right up in this corner. Anyway, I'm gonna look around. I brought my big magnet again today. That 500 pounder. It lifts 500 pounds. I'm a short rope, but I don't need a long rope for this. So let's go around here and see what we can find. This is an interesting creek. You always get something, even if it's nothing that you really want to get. I should have brought the cone magnet because even though this is a heavy magnet, the current still pulls it, see? But the cone one seems to do a little better. Another big hunk of metal. Probably always something off a tractor. Oh, looks like a whole bottle. Just saw that. So what is it? She's a little bitty. I've never seen one of those. New grape. I found new grape bottles, but not that small. Oh, that's neat. As many times as I've been in here, I've never found a good bottle. A whole bottle. See, it has a hole in the top. Let's see what it says on the bottom. That's pretty neat, isn't it? It says Oxford, Alabama. No idea where that is. Pretty cool though, huh? I've heard of it. Man, that's neat, isn't it? Got little grape things and star and little grape leaves. Oh, I got a story about Chick-fil-A in a minute. Hang with me. Even though you can see the bottom in these creeks and it's not deep at all, when you drag a good magnet over it, it'll snatch stuff out that you can't see. So you can sit down here and sift it all day long if you want to, or you can go the quick route like this if you don't have a lot of time. Ooh, I think it's time to clean the magnet. I've pulled a lot of buckles out of here, regular old belt buckles. I'm redoing my magnet string. Today my bride and I went to a Chick-fil-A, and you know, they always say my pleasure, and I know this is a common story that everybody probably talks about, but they never tell you thank you. And I may have talked to you about this before, but I did the little test today, and I wanted them to say thank you to me for something, like, hey, thank you for shopping here, thank you for giving us your money. And I'm not trying to knock Chick-fil-A, but it just got me to wondering. So they gave me this little cone that everybody in the entire county had touched after I'd washed my hands, and I went and sat it on my table, on our table. And when I saw the lady getting ready to bring us our stuff, see, I just pulled something out of the mud right there. Oh, it's just a big nail. And I caught her before she started to walk across the restaurant. And I said, hey, let me save you a trip. I'll get that right here. And she just handed it to me and turned around and walked off. She didn't say thank you. Not that I expected her to be, you know, beside herself that I did that, but a simple thank you so I could say my pleasure back to her. That was my goal. Didn't work. And back up a few more minutes, when I ordered, I didn't say anything. I paid, she handed me my ticket, and they didn't say a word. They didn't say thank you or anything. So next time you go to Chick-fil-A, see if you can get them to say thank you to you for anything. It's harder to do than you think to get someone to tell you thank you. You got to go out of your way to figure out something to do to make them say thank you to you. And they may be programmed to do that. Because, you know, they're all young kids, and they're all really polite and nice, and it's a, you know, good place to eat, but they got them jokers programmed to not respond with anything other than pretty much a nice way of saying, what do you want to eat, and my pleasure. Other than that, they can't. If you don't say thank you to them after you order, you will both stand there and have kind of a uncomfortable eye-to-eye meeting until you turn around and walk off. And then you'll almost... Look at this little otter. That's cool, huh? He didn't see me, or she. I was in the middle of a Chick-fil-A story and my camera turned off, my GoPro. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It's like my metal detector, which stopped working. What I was saying, you'll stand there and you'll have an awkward eyeball to eyeball if you don't say thank you until you finally just turn around and walk off. And then you'll feel guilty because you didn't tell them thank you for doing something for you. Maybe you won't. Oh, it's upside down. Now let's try it set up. I'm having some technical difficulties. So this video has been formatted to fit your screen, but not by me. That was not a river otter. That was a muskrat, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not finding a lot other than nails. These little edges are good spots to drag it around. No buckles, barbed wire nails, and iron rock. This is one of the deepest spots in the creek, and I think I about pulled everything out of here. I think that little muskrat fella went down here somewhere. I should have tried to get my hands on him, but he would have probably made me cry on camera, huh? He bit my finger. We're supposed to be having some pretty good storms this weekend, so if we do, I think they're supposed to start tonight. I don't know. If we do, this creek is going to be raging against the machine, so now is the time to play. Oh, this is deep and my rope is short. I like this heavier magnet though. That joker gets on the bottom. Ooh, there was something in there. It might have been my magnet. Let's see. That might have been me making waves. It just came on me wave on wave quickly there. I wasn't ready. Now, let me go around the corner a little bit, see what's up there. I just clicked onto something. Nothing worth getting excited about. Still nothing. Still just me bouncing around, bouncing my magnet on the rocks, on the edges. I'm gonna come back out here when I get my metal detector back from Garrett. If it works, see what I can find. The beavers have built a pretty good dam up above these trees. These are just trees, of course, that are falling, but up around the corner there's a pretty substantial dam. Dang it. Got one of those and that little thing. Now that looks like a piece off a toy gun, doesn't it? Hey, that my rope. Maybe not. Get off of there. I don't know what that is. Maybe not. That is plastic, but it has one little piece of metal in it that's stuck. I don't know what that is. Keep going. There's a little bit of foggy water up in that corner. I believe that is where that muskrat lives. So what I will do, I'm gonna go over here and find a spot to not move. See what the chances are of this thing coming out. Maybe slim to none, but let's see. Well, I sat there a few minutes and all I found was these mosquitoes. One of them poked a hole in my forehead. That was it. So one bottle and a bunch of mosquito holes. Isn't this creek neat? I like it. I'm still dragging my magnet while I'm walking and talking. See? Proof is in the magnet. I think I'm done, but if you want to watch this walk back, just stick around. It's really neat in here. That little muskrat almost got right up on me. I didn't even see it till it was right there. I gotta make my way through this without the camera on, so. Alright, I'm done. That might not have been a very exciting adventure. It's just kind of what I do. So, this is a short one. Oh, about tripped down again. Here's my phone. Someone's trying to call. Thanks for watching my videos. I was done, but I wanted to show you a piece of viewer mail. You can read that. Necessary equipment for abandoned houses. For professional use only. This is from my buddy in Florida, Martin. This joke is hilarious. Ghost meter. Now that's pretty cool. You want to read it? I'll just hold it right there. Pause your video. Pause your video. Isn't that cool? He sent me a calico. I actually talked to them today since my detector died. But for some reason, there's no AT Pros on the market right now. Look what he sent me. I'm talking about right on time, and I do not have a problem using this. Bounty Hunter, quick draw 2. Some assembly required. Sweet, that joker looks brand new too, man. Thanks a lot. I told my son, he's at the mothership right now, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, is that for me?" I'm talking about my youngest, the one with the long hair. I said, yeah, man, you can use this, but I'm gonna use it first. And he also sent this for my youngest son to play with, so he can learn how to start shaving. And my little boy's gonna love this. Y'all freaking out. Look at this joker. Holy smokes, man. US 1942. That is awesome, isn't it? Ooh, pretty sharp too. My kid will have a good time playing with that. He can play sword fights with his brothers and sisters. Thank you, Martin. Man, you did too much. As usual, I'm ready to test this out. I gotta find me a house to go rummage around in. Thank you all for watching.